The fall strategy presentation was on Tuesday, September 14, and it was definitely a presentation. Welcome to the recap video. I'm Untitled I'm here to cope. So before we get to the Weiss Schwarz segment, we have to talk about the other card games and like do we have to talk about that?
It's in your contract. You have to talk about it.
Well, there we go. So let's talk about Shadowverse Evolve. Wow, this game is super popular. How'd that happen? There are 1,000 people that went to the most recent regional tournament, and they're expecting 1,000 more in the following tournaments because those are now being capped at 1,000 people. And they're going to be split between 2 days. Weiss Schwarz English with all the BCS dates will probably not even reach 600 people. So this is insane. And I will play it if they brought this over to English. And I know a certain Twitch streamer that would also like that. But Lunchbox, you strong-chinned man. What about the waifu cards? Wafer cards? The waifu cards. Wafer cards. No. Waifu cards. Wafer cards. Like waifu cards. I'm waifu cards. I'm here for the waifu cards. Oh. Wakfu. Oh no, that's not coming to Weiss. I'm sorry. This joke has stayed long enough. We have the signed cards for Uma Musume. No, this is not Weiss Schwarz. Yes, I am upset, and my therapist will hear about this. All right, off for the Rebirth for You segment. Out comes the chairman, a cute girl, and 2 dudes just playing Rebirth for You in the background. They're just back there. The entire Rebirth segment had them playing. So my chat actually informed me that this was actually the World Championship of Rebirth for You, as well as the only 2 players in Japan that play Rebirth for You. What is actually very, very sad is that the tournament ended in a double loss, so there was no world champion. Unfortunate. There's going to be a special campaign. You spend 1,500 yen at a participating store and you get a PR partner card that is hot stamp. I don't even want to talk about this because I'm actually low-key upset, but it is going to come out on November 25th. Hololive 2 is coming to Rebirth for You with a Gen 5 trial deck as well as a new booster set. We also got a release date for Kaiji, as well as the big announcement was Toho, a new set is coming to Rebirth for You.
That is right. Rebirth for You is getting Genshin Impact.
Something happened along the way. Something happened. All right, and now moving on to Weiss Schwarz Blau. There was no new information being revealed during the Weiss Schwarz Blau segment. Well, there was one. Uta no Prince Sama has a release date of December 9th. So for this presentation, all they did was recap the standalone presentation that they had for Weiss Schwarz Blau. I made a whole video on it. Go check it out. It was literally pointless in this presentation. All right, let's Weiss Schwarz. D4DJ has a release date. Trial decks will be out on February 24th, and the booster set is going to be out on April 28th? That is a really, really long time from now. The trial decks are going to be centered around 2 groups because there's going to be 3 trial decks, so each group is going to have a shot at a trial deck. There's going to be Happy Around and Lyrical Lily, Piki Piki and Photon Maiden, as well as Mermaid and Rondo. So there's going to be 2 groups in one, like I mentioned. Y'all already know which ones I'm going to be getting. Hell yeah. A Chainsaw Man PV was played, and at the end, there was a video message of the VA for Denji. And then we did not get a release date, but we do have a formal announcement that Chainsaw Man is coming to Weiss Schwarz. We already knew that because of the English edition of Weiss Schwarz, but I mean, it's nice to have an official graphic, but I need a case. This lady comes out, and what the fuck? Azure Lane is coming to Weiss Schwarz. Rest in Peace Kantai Collection. There are going to be 4 trial decks: Union, Royal, Sakura Empire, and Iron Blood. Those are going to be released on December 16th, and the main booster set is going to be released on December 23rd. After that, we're getting more slime. Volume 3 is going to be released on January 20th. I'm a big fan of slime, so this is honestly just right up my alley. So I thought Slime Volume 3 was going to be the most polarizing release. I was wrong. We are getting a Star Wars Portrait booster set as well as the Marvel Infinity Saga booster set. All right, we're just gonna move on from that. I'll give my commentary later. Arifureta is coming to Weiss Schwarz February 24th, and shout out to Dark Scorpion for getting that one correct. We got some fucking ad for a gacha RPG that is done by Key Studios? Fine, I'll listen. Heaven Burns Red is going to be released on February 10th. Well, the Weiss Schwarz set is. This is going to be another one of those Disai Tramere situations, isn't it? So earlier in the stream, someone mentioned that there should be some Shioko figures, and I said, yeah, there should be. Goddamn. There is going to be little capsule Shioko toys. This is going to be a card holder that you could use to display a card. I no longer need the Pokemon one that you can't even see because it's behind the mic. Everyone, please, this is very important. Y'all need to PayPal me $200 right now so I could buy a whole case of these. There's card sleeves or something. I don't know. Stream ended because I had to go piss. And there we have the entire strategy presentation for fall 2022. Fuck. Let's talk about this. I don't want to talk about it, but let's talk about this. Shadowverse is getting big, and that is good. Still no Genshin, so I honestly think that's just not going to come to Rebirth for you like at all. While I was writing the script for this exact video, Genshin Impact, an anime, was announced, so I don't think that's helping the cause for it coming to Rebirth for you. Also, the inclusion of Weiss Schwarz Blau, I'm not saying that it doesn't have a right to be included in the presentation, but it was just a recap of the information that was given out already, so that wasn't ideal. I know the game isn't even out yet, but damn, you wasted my time. For the people that didn't see the presentation, this is new information, but again, this doesn't really seem that necessary. Like, they gave us the rarity breakdown, the set distributions, like, all right, the only new thing was the one release date. Also, the Weiss sets that were announced, come on, dude. So Chainsaw Man, we knew that. So again, there's nothing new. D4DJ was actually announced in the previous strategy presentation, and holy shit, this is coming out like really, really far out in the future. Like, I'm glad it's coming, but like, that is so far out. Why even announce it in the previous strategy presentation anyways? Heaven Burns Red? No one asked for this because it's not even out yet. Now, it is cool that it's Key, and Key hasn't done anything wrong. There are things that are stronger than others, but this is a gacha RPG. Like, gag me with the spoon. Kids still say that, right? I don't think they say that anymore. Honestly, I think this is going to be another Disai Tramere situation where they make the set super overpowered in a weird sense to make the game do better. I mean, shit, how many Weiss Schwarz players picked up Disai Tramere without even knowing the source property? Arifureta, Slime, and Azure Lane are interesting though. Azure Lane is stolen from Rebirth for you, and wait a minute, where's Kantai? So this does kind of show that there is a possibility of Rebirth for you just, you know, dying, but also that they're more willing to share sets between Rebirth for you and Weiss Schwarz. Alternatively, Rebirth for you might actually be on its way out. More Slime is nice because I like Slime. It's a genuinely good series to me, at least. And I'm wanting to buy a Ranga SP. Huh? What? Ranga doesn't have an SP? He only has 2 super rares? How does Hawk get an SP but not Ranga? Arifureta is popular in China. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, so the portrait booster sets. Oh my god, I gotta talk about Marvel and Star Wars again. Oh fuck, I'm yawning just thinking about it. Oh man. Okay, so the portrait booster sets are sets where they use the art of the idols as the cards. Wow, that's felt weird saying out loud now. There's one for Assault Lily, there's one for Decapo, and I actually opened up a Decapo one on the channel. Now, the next one that us Weiss Schwarz players were anticipating was either Love Live or Bang Dream. One of the reasons for that is because they do live music performances between the 2 series, and Reze Suilan actually has a stage play. Was not expecting this though. I don't know. I don't really like this. I don't like this. I'm definitely gatekeeping, and I'm definitely a purist because I'm not one for Western media. Like, I'm a true blue weeaboo, you know? This is just like, kind of like messes with the game in a sense that it doesn't have the feeling of Weiss Schwarz, which now with like Marvel and like Pixar and Star Wars, what even is the feeling of Weiss Schwarz now? Either way, this is going to do amazing in the Western market. People are going to buy the Star Wars Portrait Booster set and the Infinity Saga Portrait Booster set, see the Luke Skywalker and the Iron Man, and they're all going to clap like seals. Am I bitter? Yeah. Let me know in the comments how much of a shit ass I am. Sweet, sweet engagement. I tricked you all. So, yeah, that's it. That's the strategy presentation. Overall, This is one of the weaker ones, honestly. It definitely could have been a lot better, but typically the fall ones are like, not like the biggest ones. The big ones are usually the summer and the winter ones, which actually we do have a date for the winter strategy presentation. So we're gonna have to wait and see what big announcements are gonna be announced there. Overall, yeah, this one was a little lacking. I do like Slime. Azure Lanes made a lot of people happy. Arifureta, big in China. But again, no Genshin impact. Also, I do like the Shioko capsule toys. I hope the Bushiroad International store has them up. But yeah, outside of the strategy presentation, like over on the stream side, we had like about 41 people watching the pre-stream. Thank you all for hanging out there. And in the main watch-along stream, we had like about 153 people watching, which is still a damn lot. Thank you all for hanging out and watching together. Sorry I had to cut the stream a little short. I had to go to the bathroom. So because of that, we did miss out on the Shioko announcement, the Shioko figure announcement, which, God, I wish I was there for that. But, you know, when nature calls, it calls. So, enough piss talk. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Weiss Schwarz news and content. What did you like about the strategy presentation? What didn't you like? I'm probably going to be seeing a lot of not likes from the strategy presentation. Thank you again. Don't forget to drink your water. Stay safe. Peace.